Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA Tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Captain America from Fortnite. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. So first of all, I'm gonna draw a semicircle shape for the top of his head. And on the side, I'm gonna extend it downwards and slightly outwards at the cheek on the left there, and back in to the jaw. And on the right side, I'm gonna draw the ear on the right with a semicircle line at the top, extend it down on the outer point right there, and a semicircle turn back up on the left side and extend it all the way back up. And below the ear on the right, I'm gonna draw a line down, and then going back to the jaw on the left, I'm gonna make a diagonal line towards the chin and across at the chin, and back diagonally up on the right, and a semicircle turn on the right jaw to the side of his cheek right there. And we're gonna draw a line down on the left cheek right here, and I'm gonna draw across the openings below the cheekbone with a line, a curved line across, and I'm gonna make a diagonal turn up, side line across, diagonal turn back down, and curved line back to the right side. Now for the eye opening, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line at that point, and then I'm gonna draw across a straight line at the bottom point right there, diagonal line back up at the outer corner, and diagonal line up and slightly to the right, and sideways back to the middle of the eye and back down. And I'm gonna copy the same shape on the right side over here. Now for the eye, I'm gonna add a curved line at the corner, extend it to the middle of the eye and back down. And for the lower line, I'm gonna draw across a line right there, and I'm gonna add a small line at both that point right there. And I'm gonna do a similar shape on the right side here. And I'm gonna trace the same outline as the upper part of the eye opening. And for this middle line, I'm gonna draw across, and we're gonna trace the right side as well, and back down on the right. On the top corner of the eye opening, I'm gonna draw a line up and extend it all the way to the side of the head above, semicircle turn at the side. And we're gonna do a similar shape on the left side here, and then I'm gonna draw the letter A in the middle of his forehead, Now for his nose, I'm gonna draw a curved line in the middle of his nose here, extend it down, and at the tip of the nose, I'm gonna draw a curved line. And a curved line at the sides. And below the nose, I'm gonna draw across curved line for his mouth right there, and another curved line below that. And I'm gonna add a short line for his chin right there. Now on the lower side of the left, I'm gonna draw a line there, and I'm gonna draw across a curved line, diagonally turn it down and across, and diagonally turn up, and a semicircle turn at that corner right there. And I'm gonna draw a semicircle line at this corner and turn it down, and a line at this side down. Now for the strap on his shoulder, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line right here, extend it to the right, semicircle turn back down to that point. I'm gonna add a rectangular shape at this point and another rectangular shape inside of that. And I'm gonna continue the line of the strap, circling the side of his shoulder and back out. And for the outer line of the strap, I'm gonna draw a similar curved line down and a semicircle turn sideways to the right, and a curved line down from this point and out. And above that rectangular shape, I'm gonna continue the line up, and we're gonna trace the same curved line down around this side right here, and at this point up all the way to the shoulder. Now from the shoulder point here, I'm gonna draw a curved line out, a semicircle turn at the shoulder, and another curved line down towards the elbow, and extend it down towards his glove. And for the inner line of the arms, I'm gonna draw from this point a curved line to the elbow point and another curved line right there. I'm gonna extend this strap line to the side, and at the side I'm gonna draw a curved line down to the waist. And going back to his glove, I'm gonna draw across a curved line at this point, and at the sides I'm gonna draw a curved line down all the way to the wrist. At the side of the wrist, I'm gonna draw a curved line out and down, and a semicircle turn back to the left and turn it back up. And for the outer line of the glove, I'm gonna extend this line down, semicircle turn to the right and back up, and I'm gonna draw a few lines at the side of his fist here, and then around the wrist I'm gonna draw across some curved line, and also on the top portion of his glove right here, and a line down on the side, diagonally turn back to the left, back down, diagonally turn back to the right and down, and a line at this corner. Along his knuckle, I'm gonna draw a curved line right there, turn it surrounding the side of the fist, semicircle turn at that corner back to the side of his thumb, and a line at this portion. On his elbow, I'm gonna draw a curved line right there, and a curved line across below the elbow right there, and another one slightly below that. And around this portion here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line down and a diagonal line up, and across a curved line, and at this corner we're gonna do a similar shape of that diagonal lines, and across from this middle point a curved line to the back. At the forearm, I'm gonna draw a curved line at this point, diagonal turn up and back to the side of his arm, And for his shoulder pad, from this point I'm gonna draw across a curved line, diagonal turn to the side and back up and across the top of his shoulder. Now we're gonna trace the same outline at this position right here, surrounding the shoulder pad. And at this point, a curved line down, turn it sideways towards the strap, and a curved line from the shoulder pad right there, and another one right here, and another one right there. And then I'm gonna draw a curved line right here, and another curved line at this point towards the strap. Now for the patterns of his outfit, I'm gonna start from the middle point here and extend this line downwards, turn it sideways towards the strap on the left, and then I'm gonna quickly draw the strap on the right here, similar to the one that we have drawn earlier. On the right side, I'm gonna draw a curved line down to the waist and to the belt. And below the collar, I'm gonna draw a similar shape on the right side here. And then below that, in the middle of his chest, I'm gonna draw the star like that. And from each points of the star, I'm gonna draw a curved line to the center like that. And I'm gonna trace the outline of the star at the lower portion right here. And I'm gonna leave a gap at this center and trace that on the right side as well. Now at the gap, I'm gonna draw a line down on both sides, and then I'm gonna make a diagonal turn to the left, sideways, diagonal turn to the left and up, and back down, and curved line to the strap. And we're gonna do the same thing on the right side here, and then below that I'm gonna trace the same line from this outer point to the center, and we're gonna trace the same outline across that portion right there. And from the side here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the center, turn it down towards the belt, and below the side here I'm gonna trace this line, diagonal down and back up to that point, and the same on that side. And I'm gonna take this point and draw a line down, and another point here downwards, and here and here and this point. Now I'm gonna draw the pockets on his belt with some rectangular shape at this point, and a diagonal line inside of that, across, diagonal back up. And I'm gonna copy the same pocket on the side right here, and on the side of that pocket I'm gonna draw a line towards the buckle, diagonal turn down and across, diagonal turn up, and a semicircle turn at the corner. And for the lower half of the belt, we're gonna mirror the same shape right there and upwards with a line at the side. I'm gonna add a rectangular shape at this side. Now for the buckle, I'm gonna draw a line down from this point, sideways to the right, down, sideways to the left, and down. Mirror that on the right side, and inside of the buckle, I'm gonna add a diagonal line there, across, straight line, a diagonal turn back up, and I'm gonna mirror the same shape at the bottom portion right there, and a line beside the buckle on each sides. And for the upper line of the belt, I'm gonna trace across the side right here and on the right side. Now across his tummy, I'm gonna draw a curved line from the side all the way to the right. And we're gonna do another 2 more curved line across right there. And then for his legs, I'm gonna draw from below this point right here, curved line down all the way to the knee. And at the knee, I'm gonna make a turn outwards with the curved line and down. And on the right side, we're gonna do curved line down from this point to the knee. And on the right side, I'm gonna draw a curved line out and back down. And then curved line back down all the way to the top of his boots, across with the curved line. In the middle of the legs, I'm gonna draw across a curved line right there, and I'm gonna draw from off center a curved line downwards to the left knee, a curved line at that point, and turn it slightly to the right, and across a curved line above the boots. For the inner lines of the right leg, I'm gonna draw a curved line down, turn it slightly outwards at the knee point and back down, semicircle turn at the corner, and join that. Now at the side of his thigh, I'm gonna draw a curved line from this point down to the side of his thigh, and a line from this point across and diagonal turn down slightly to the right and turn it down. And I'm gonna draw across a line. Below that, I'm gonna draw from this outer point a curved line down, turn it downwards and sideways and back up towards that shape. Now in the middle of the pants, I'm gonna draw a line down from the buckle and another line down and stop halfway, almost reaching the middle point, and back across to the left. At this point, I'm gonna draw a curved line up, and on the right side, a curved line from this point to the side, and from this point, turn it down and sideways. And then I'm gonna draw a line down from the side of the buckle to this corner and extend it all the way to the knee pad right there. And at the knee pad, I'm gonna draw a triangular shape up, back down to the side and turn it downwards, and diagonal turn back to the right and sideways right there. And for the inner line, I'm gonna trace the same line right here all the way to that point, and from the back here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the front and turn it down. And we're gonna do a similar shape for the left side with a diagonal line right here, turn it back down on the right, line down on both sides, and a curved line across at the bottom point. And from the tip above, I'm gonna draw a line up all the way to the side of this shape, and from this point a line up to the side of the buckle. And below at this tip, I'm gonna draw a line down and turn it sideways to the back. And below the knee pad on the left, I'm gonna draw a diagonal curved line right there and turn it down. Now for the right arm, I'm gonna draw a curved line in this corner and another curved line right there to the elbow point, and another curved line slightly to the right and down all the way to the wrist. And from the wrist point right there, I'm gonna draw a curved line down and sideways and back up with a semicircle turn, and I'm gonna copy the same semicircle turn across the other finger. And from this point, I'm gonna draw a curved line down and a curved line up from the wrist all the way to the side right there. And I'm gonna draw across a few curved lines similar to the left wrist, and a curved line for the top of the glove right there, and across a line at this point. And I'm gonna copy the same line right here, and a curved line at this point, and another curved line at this point. Now for his thumb, I'm gonna draw a curved line from the wrist going down and turn it sideways, semicircle turn down and back to the right, and semicircle turn back up. And then I'm gonna make it turn diagonally to the right and down. And at this corner, I'm gonna add a few short lines. Above the thumb, I'm gonna draw a curved line right there, and around the elbow, I'm gonna draw across a curved line at this point and another one above it. Above the glove, I'm gonna draw a line up from this point, diagonally turn to the side right there. Now for his boots, I'm gonna draw a curved line from this point downwards to the ankle and turn it back outwards below the ankle, and a semicircle corner at that point. I'm gonna do a similar shape on the inner corner of the boots right here, and at the lower point I'm gonna draw across a curved line, diagonal turn back up and across, diagonal turn back down and across. And on both sides I'm gonna draw a line down and across the curved line at that point. And at the front part of the boots, I'm gonna draw a line diagonally across and another one below that, and a semicircle line at the corners and a circle on both endpoint. I'm gonna draw a similar shape crisscrossing behind it like that, and I'm gonna copy that across the middle part of the boots. For the right side of the boots, I'm gonna draw a similar shape and we're gonna look at it at sideways. So for the inner line of the boots, I'm gonna extend it down and flare it slightly out below the ankle point and a line down for the base. For the front part, I'm gonna make a semicircle turn and diagonal line to the front and a semicircle turn at the tip and a line down and across. At the lowest point here, I'm gonna draw a curved line to the front. Now slightly above that, I'm gonna draw a line to the front with a curved line, diagonal turn up and sideways. And I'm gonna copy the same shape of the knots on the right side right here. And the last detail that I'm gonna add on his outfit is his shield at the back with a curved line from the shoulder point to the side of his face. And at this corner, I'm gonna add behind the strap a rectangular shape and a line in between. I'm gonna trace the outline of the shield at this inner corner, and we're gonna draw a curved line on the right side right there as well, and another curved line, and at this lower point from the arms to the side of his outfit, and another similar line at this inner corner. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time!